Hi, I'm Colin Beaven, and I'm a personal and executive coach to leaders, creatives, and guides. Before I started working with Karen, I was a coach, and I was doing okay by some measures. I was earning a living. I've had several careers, and I've done a lot of personal development, but I couldn't raise my coaching to the next level in terms of the revenue that I wanted and also the types of clients that I wanted. The challenge that I was facing before I found Karen was a kind of smallness challenge. I wasn't as big as I wanted to be. And when I started talking to Karen, one of the things that we talked about was her cost and for me to step into my own bigness. And when I was umming and ahhing about the cost, she told me that when she first paid for a coach, something about just paying the money changed her. I never, ever questioned whether I had spent the money wisely or not. I was scared to send it and then really glad that I'd sent it straight away. Karen is incisive. I have a more creative brain, so my ideas are kind of everywhere. One thing that really helped me about Karen was that she insisted that I focus on one idea at a time. And then the other thing that Karen really taught me was we're all so used to navigating the world according to our feelings. Oh, I'm scared to do that, or I feel ashamed to do that. And she helped me to realize that my feelings were not how I wanted to navigate my life. How I want to navigate my life is according to what I'm committed to, who I have to be in order to greet what I'm committed to, not how I feel about meeting particular people or achieving individual tasks. Honestly, in working with Karen, perhaps what surprised me the most about the process was that I 3 times my revenue in the course of about a year and a half. She taught me about consistency, commitment, and confidence. And the way that she taught me to do that was to stop worrying about how I felt about taking actions and just being committed, consistent, and confident about the actions that I took. She taught me how to be the person I needed to be to move in the direction that I wanted to move in my life, as opposed to being the person who navigated according to their feelings in the day. 3 major changes in my life as a result of working with Karen. One is, I mentioned, I 3 times my revenue, and she tells me that I'm well into the top 1% of coaches in terms of revenue. Another thing that really changed was my client population. My clients are so smart. They're all impact-driven leaders. I'm so proud to be in the midst of all of them. So there's something about my work with Karen that also led me to work with the people that I really, really wanted to work with. And then the other thing that I learned with Karen was to commit myself to things that felt impossible. She and I worked together on a couple of personal things in my life where I felt that they were absolutely impossible. And we dispensed with the idea with whether they were impossible or not and just committed. And that led me into so much growth and learning. I feel as a person so expanded, and also that's really affected the way that I deal with my own clients. I don't accept when they have stories of limitations. I accept them, my clients, but not their stories of limitation. I think the thing that really helped me the most is that Karen has helped many coaches to build their businesses. And so she has a lot of experience with understanding the kind of pitfalls that coaches fall into. She brought the wisdom in from other coaches into our sessions. So I think the fact that she actually has so much experience teaching coaches really helped me. Karen helps a wide variety of people. She helps CEOs, she helps leaders of different types, and she helps coaches. The reason that I in particular was so happy with the work that she did together is that I come out of our work feeling so confident and like my business ticks over by itself. I'm not pushing it up the hill anymore. In fact, sometimes I'm a little bit trying to put the brakes on it. What I'd say about Karen is that she's like the coach of coaches. She has this pedigree of really being steeped in the tradition of the coaching profession. Being part of the history of coaching, I think really matters.